Hi guys, welcome back. Today's video is going to be a reading vlog. I haven't done a reading vlog in what feels like forever, so I'm really excited to do this. And on top of me not already doing one for a long time, this is just an extra exciting one because I've been anticipating it for months and months now, but I had to get through the first couple of books in the series because I'm going to be doing the tandem read of the Throne of Glass series. So if you don't know, these two books, Tower of Dawn and Empire of Storms, I'm pretty sure they take place at the same time, just in different point of views. So that's why people like to tandem read them together. So if you don't know, I'm gonna put up a picture somewhere of like the list. So you basically just follow this list and read chapters at a time of each one. I literally just discovered that the edge of this Tower of Dawn page is like messed up. It's like it got wet, but it hasn't. It's been sitting on my shelf. That is so weird, but anyway, yeah, you read these two books together and they are some chunky books. Like, I'm pretty sure, I mean, they have to be over 1,000 pages. Not like each, but together, yeah. I mean, this book alone is like almost 700 pages. So this is gonna be like a 1,1600 page adventure. But yeah, I'm really excited to do this. It's gonna take me a hot minute to get through these, like probably a couple of weeks, honestly. So yeah, this is probably gonna be a longer reading vlog. I wanted to print the page out so I could like use a marker and mark off, you know, like where I'm at. But I don't have a printer, so I either have to get a friend to do it or a family member. So I might just do the thing on the iPhone where you can like draw on your pictures and I'll just like cross it out as I go. But yeah, like I said, this is probably gonna be a longer video, so let's just get right into it. Okay guys, it is the next day. I've read the first couple chapters of each of these books. I wanted to give y'all the first little update. So I'm liking both of them so far. I feel like they've both started out maybe just a little slow, but I feel like that's normal when you're starting new books, you know, because you're like trying to get into the world of these books and the story. So they are happening at the same time. They're just in different perspectives. So this one is about the characters that you like most commonly think about when you think of this series. So Aelin, Rowan, Aedion, Lysandra, those people, and Dorian. This book is about Kale, which I know it's like Kale or Kale, but I swear I saw a Sarah J. Maas interview where she said it was Kale. So that's what I say. But this is about Kale and Nesrin. They went to Antica, which is where the healers are, because they're trying to, I'm gonna say this part because this happened in previous books, but they went to Antica to try to get help for Kale because he's paralyzed. So hopefully the healers can heal him. So while they are in Antica, they're in, I don't even know where they are right this second, Terrasen, I think. I will put up on the screen where I am right now, and I'll show y'all how I ended up choosing to like keep track of where I am. If you go into the Photos app on your phone and like click a photo, you can draw on your pictures. So that's just what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna like cross it out as I go. So yeah, I'll put that up here, show y'all where I am right now. I'm gonna try to make it to maybe the second row today, but that's a lot of chapters, so we'll see. It's still early though. It's only like, it's 5:18, so it's pretty early in the day. But yeah, I'm really gonna try to enjoy this tandem read. I don't wanna get intimidated by it because these books are very chunky and I'm scared that I'm gonna get to a certain point and just be like, I'm over it. So I'm gonna sit down and read. I'm gonna update y'all probably every like half a row just so that this video is not 45 minutes long. But yeah, depending on how much I read, I will talk to you guys either today or tomorrow. I have literal tears in my eyes right now from, I'm on page 163 of Empire of Storms. It is the very last sentence in chapter 17, and I like kind of felt like this was coming, but I didn't expect it to happen like this, and I'm just like, I'm so happy that I was like starting to tear up a little bit. Like, I've been waiting for this. So if you know, you know. It has to do with the witches. But yeah, I'm so happy that this just happened. I literally thought that I have given y'all more updates than I actually have. I I've read a lot since I last talked to y'all, so I'll put the picture up somewhere over here of where I am on like the chart. So I've almost made it down 2 full rows. I am about to sit down and read. I'm hoping to make it to the middle of the next row today by the end of the day, so that I'm exactly halfway through this tandem read. I'm almost exactly halfway through each book, but hopefully by the end of the day I will be. So I don't remember what I've said in the last videos, but I feel like this is an unpopular opinion, but I'm still enjoying Tower of Dawn so much more than Empire of Storms, which is so weird because this is like the oddball book of like the series. I feel like this book is it's based on Kale and Nesrin and Irene in, I don't know how you say it, the Torre Sesme, which is where the healers are, in Antica, which is like I think on the southern continent. I cannot remember, but this one is about the main characters, Aelin, Aedion, Rowan, Lorcan, like those people. So the fact that I'm liking this story more is crazy to me. Like, I want to read this one more than I want to read this one. This one's not bad at all. Like, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying, like, right now this is like a 4 and this could be a 5, which I just feel like is so weird. Like, all the videos I've personally watched, people like this one more than this one. So, I don't know. Y'all let me know down below which one out of these 2 you liked more, and if you understand what I'm talking about. I'm just really enjoying this story. It's like a breath of fresh air, I feel like, but who knows? That could change. Like I said, I'm only like a little less than halfway through, so that could easily change, but that's where I am so far. Hopefully I get halfway through the tandem read today. I feel like I'm reading so fast, and then I go and look at the graph and I'm like, I'm not even halfway through yet. Like, how? Also, what is my dog doing back there? But yeah, I'm enjoying Kale's story in Antica, and yeah, I'm gonna sit down and read, and I will talk to you guys when I talk to you next. I literally have so much to say. It's been a hot minute since I've talked to y'all. Not like in terms of like how long. Like, I talked to y'all yesterday in my world, but I meant like I've read a lot since I filmed that yesterday. So I'll put it on the screen. I'm now making my way down the 4th row. So I've like read a whole row since the last time I talked to y'all. It has gotten really good. I don't know, I knew this was gonna happen, and I think I said this in the other video, that like I was really liking Tower of Dawn more than Empire of Storms, but that could probably change because I was only halfway through them. I wouldn't say it's like switched. I feel like I'm probably liking them equal now. It's just that we went into a point of view in this book. Nesrin and I cannot remember the prince's name. There's literally so many characters in this book. It is insane. There's like 12 million princes and princesses, and oh my god, it's crazy. But Nesrin and whatever prince she's with, they like flew off to some other little palace or wherever they are. I'm not really enjoying their point of view, so like whenever it switches to that one, I'm like, oh, I have to read this. So from that sense, I'm not enjoying this one as much. This one, however, is getting really good because I'm in love with Lorcan now. I am loving him. It's giving like Rhysand vibes, like he's the bad guy, but you're starting to like him because I love him, and I'm gonna say Alide, that's what I call her, Alide. I love her and Lorcan's relationship. Like, I love how he's pretending to be all tough and like not care about her, but he really does. And they just had their first little makeout sesh in the freaking marsh, the swamp, or wherever they are. So yeah, love that. But yeah, so much is happening. I don't know if they ever end up, like, if the characters from these books end up meeting. I don't think they do from what I've heard. What I want to know is if Lorcan and Alide and then the rest of them, like Rowan and Aelin and Dorian and Aedion, like I want to know if they meet up, which I feel like they are because I swear they're both in the marsh now. Like, whenever it got to the part to where Lorcan and Alide got to the marsh, I was like, but aren't Aelin and them like pulling up to the marsh right now? So I'm hoping that they meet up. It's funny because if y'all are watching this, then y'all already know that, and you're just like, look at her, she doesn't know. But yeah, I'm I'm getting to the point to where I'm like, I just want these to be over. Not in the sense of like I'm not enjoying them though. It's just so much book. I mean, look at how chunky this is. I'm almost there though. Like I only have this much left in this book and this much left in this book. So like I'm so close, but that's how I'm feeling. I'm just getting a little tired of it, but I'm enjoying both books now compared to loving this one and not really liking this one. But yeah, that's where I am. It is already like 10 p.m., but I'm literally hoping I can finish this 4th row tonight so that I only have one more row for tomorrow and maybe the next day, depending on how fast I can read. But it is the weekend now, so hopefully I'll definitely finish it this weekend, but I just really want to finish the 4th row today. So I'll talk to y'all whenever I do. First of all, I'm so cold, so I'm like wrapped up in a blanket right now, but I finished Empire of Storms last night. I wanted to give y'all my review on it. So the way that the graph, like the chart worked for the reading order is you finish this book and then you have like 10 more chapters of Tower of Dawn. So I finished this. I still have a little bit more of Tower of Dawn, but I wanted to give y'all my review on this. I sat overnight and thought about what I wanted to rate it. I ended up giving it a 4.5. It was so close to being 5 stars, but like I said, I was not enjoying the beginning as much. So yeah, it was really just the end. The end got so good, like so good. So many people, new people and people that we've seen from previous books, they all showed up at the end of this book, like out of nowhere. And I was like, oh my God. Like, I'm not going to say who because this is no spoilers, but it was just so good. And it did leave off on such a big cliffhanger. I cannot imagine reading this book like as it came out and then not having the next book for like a year or a couple of years. I cannot imagine that. Like I get to go into the next book, you know, immediately. But yeah, that was crazy. So I give it 4.5 stars just because I really liked the second half of the book, like really liked it. And yeah, I have a little bit more of Tower of Dawn. It was like somewhere around 10 more chapters left. I've read a couple, so I think I only have like 30 or 40 pages left now. And I'm about to sit down on the couch and finish them because I need to get done with this tandem read. Like it was a really fun experience, but I'm ready to read on my Kindle again. Like I need a break from this tandem read. So yeah, I'm about to sit on the couch, curl up. It is like 8 degrees out right now, Fahrenheit. So I'm about to curl up on the couch and finish Tower of Dawn, and then I will talk to you guys in a little bit once I finish Tower of Dawn, and I will give you my review on it. It is like, I don't know, probably an hour later, and I just finished Tower of Dawn. I'm gonna give myself like a day to think on this book as well, but it's probably gonna be the same as Empire of Storms, like a 4.5. I don't know. I enjoyed this book more in the beginning and not as much in the end, which is the opposite for Empire of Storms, but it was so good. This one left off on a pretty good cliffhanger too. So Aelin was not in this book. Like her point of view was not in this book, but they did add like a really like 2-page little chapter for her at the end. So we got a glimpse of kind of what's going on with her, which I'm not going to talk about because it's kind of a spoiler, but this tandem read, it was definitely an experience. I would definitely recommend doing the tandem read. I think that it was really interesting. Not that they ever like crossed paths, but there were a few instances to where something would happen in, like for instance, there's one part where Kale is talking about something in this book and then something happens in this book to where they're like related and you're kind of like, oh my God, like it's really good to tandem read it. Like I would highly recommend it is what I'm trying to get at, but I'm glad it's over. These books together were like 1,500 pages, so it was definitely a lot, and I'm kind of scared for Kingdom of Ash because it's not as thick as these two together, but I mean it's thicker than like this. So I don't think I'm going to hop right into Kingdom of Ash. I think I'm going to read on my Kindle for a couple of days and then I'll start Kingdom of Ash. I need some books that are like quick that I can get through because Kingdom of Ash is going to probably take me a little while too. But I would recommend the tandem read. I did enjoy it. It got a little much for me after the halfway point. I wanted it to be over, but I didn't at the same time. It's a lot to read, but I would still highly recommend it. Take as long as you need to read it. I feel like that's why I may have gotten a little like tired of reading it, is because I was trying to push myself to read it so that I could obviously get this video out, but I really enjoyed it. I'm so happy that I'm going on to the last book, and I hope you guys enjoyed this little reading vlog. I feel like I haven't done a reading vlog in so long, and if you're still watching to this point, comment down below if you've read the books. Comment down below which book was your favorite. I would love to know, because I thought mine was going to be Tower of Dawn. Actually, I think it is still Tower of Dawn. I don't know. I enjoyed Kale's story so much more for some reason, which is, like I said, such an unpopular opinion, I feel like. But yeah, comment down below which one was your favorite. I hope you guys enjoyed this reading vlog. Thank you so much for watching me. I appreciate it so much, and y'all are my best friends. And I love y'all, and I will see you guys in the next video.